attention is being stolen and you're letting it happen. Every time you're like, hold on a second. Oh, let me grab this. Oh, does anyone know where this is? All of these tiny little interruptions, these constant distractions, you're letting your attention be stolen. Attention is the new currency. When you think about it, time's going to happen whether you like it or not. You and I, we get 1,440 minutes in a day. Time is the great equalizer. Time is not prejudiced. We don't have a time management crisis in this country. We have an attention crisis. As leaders, we need to start to truly pay attention and pay attention in a way that allows us to make sure that we're paying attention to who is important, what is important, and how we pay attention in the world. In our book, Attention Pays, we call this the Attention Pays framework. The 3 ways we pay attention: personally, professionally, and globally. But to avoid our attention being stolen, I want to share with you some really quick and easy ideas that as a leader you can implement, but you can encourage your team to do it as well. The first thing I would suggest to you is schedule your day. That's right. Think about making appointments with your team, with your clients, with your members, and with yourself. Start with a 15-minute appointment with yourself. Decide what's your 3 not negotiable activities. Before your head hits the pillow tonight, what's your 3? Schedule your day. Another way to easily make sure your attention is not being stolen is think about your environment. Close your door, silence your cell phone, put your headphones on if that's going to help you stay really focused. And think about the environment you're creating. Clear the clutter and all the piles of paper and the things that are constantly needing your attention, because every time you go through that inbox or every time you go through those pieces of paper, you're not focusing on getting work done. Think about, too, being able to maximize your most productive time of day. Some of my clients are really productive in the morning, and this is when you want to do strategy and big picture thinking. It's not the time for routine and maintenance. That might be later in the day. But if you are better in the afternoon, you might want to do routine in the morning, email clearing, but in the afternoon you focus on proposals and high energy brain work. Find your most productive time of day. We talk about that in our book, Attention Pays. You may also want to think about cancelling any unnecessary meetings. That's right, I said it. I love it when meetings get cancelled. When you cancel meetings, you give people their time back. Let's not waste meetings and have time just the meeting for the meeting's sake. It makes no point to me. So your attention's being stolen by these routine things that are not adding value. I'd also encourage you to think about how can you take routine breaks, meaning get outside, get fresh air, eat some food, and please don't eat at your desk. It looks foul, it's very unhygienic, and it's not helping you pay attention to that moment where you want to eat that food. When it comes to things that steal your attention, you also want to think about how can we really communicate that there are priorities in the business that you and the team need to focus on? Constantly think about communicating the priorities, whether it is meeting with your team each day or each month or each week, but think about how can you communicate these priorities. And let's stop working 24/7. When did 9 to 5 become 24/7? And I think what's happened is we have allowed our devices to control the way that our attention is spent. These are little things, but they add up to a lot. Your attention is being stolen and you're letting it happen. And I want to encourage you, just take a few of these things off the list and share them with your team, and you start doing them as well. Because when you pay attention, attention pays. Are we connected on social media? If we're not, let's do it. You can follow me on Twitter at Neen James. You can follow my adventures on Instagram. Or if you want to find out more, you can go to neenjames.com. If you haven't already got a copy of Attention Pays for your team, there are so many strategies in this book that will help you make sure that your attention is not being stolen any longer. In the book, we outline a framework for how do you pay attention personally, professionally, and globally. Because as I said, when you pay attention, attention pays.